Alright, this video is part 3 of 3 videos where I will be reviewing all of the games of the Cassette50 charity competition. I split them up for viewer convenience, but I will also be posting the complete hour-and-a-half video of all the games. This was a cassette that was recently released, and the competition was held earlier this year to develop small games. What I've done for this video is I've restricted the gameplay for each game to 1 minute and 30 seconds to do a quick review for each game. And I hope that somehow is interesting, and I don't mean to be too harsh on anyone. Some of these are the very first time I played them, but I'm going to take a look at all the games on the Cassette50, so let's jump into it right now. Next up is Paralander Mini. So Paralander Mini, from what I recall, you're the airplane up at the top and you had to push the fire button to drop your dude down and land him in the cup. If you don't land him in the cup, the game's over. That's the only thing I don't like about the game. I want to have like multiple chances to win to play. I think you should have like 3 dudes or something. I think if you barely touch the cup, it'll land. Ah, no, you got to be a little closer than that. But I had it where he's kind of on the side and he still landed in there. You see how crowded the blimps... Oh, I should have done it right there. It's a matter of finding your opening. Ah. See if I can land 1 during this, during the time allotted. Yes. And then once you land them, I think it disappears. Oh, I totally blew it. Right in the water. Anyway, it gave me a score of 11,000 just for that one landing. Anyway, this is Paralander Mini. It's fun to play. It's easy to pick up and play, but it's hard because you are restricted on where you can land, and it's very crowded in those skies. Can you ever imagine that many blimps in the sky having to fall between them? Kind of fun bouncing off them, I suppose. It could use some sound effects, but other than that's my only complaint with the game, and I would play it again. The next game on the list is called Petscii Cave, and it took 7th place, and this is the one by Russell Mills. I said Rust Mills, but Russell Mills. Let's hit the timer. And this is like a dungeon crawler, and it sort of reminds me, like, I don't know, those adventure games like Ultima, but different. I like how it illuminates as you go and you get different levels. There are sound effects on it, but it doesn't show you the whole map, which is pretty neat. I think it's kind of a neat. Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, I could have battled him. Huh? Oh, I don't know how to go back up. So it says I'm on level 3. I guess once you go down, there's no coming back. Kill the enemy. Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't have any more power. So I forgot to set my timer, but I think I'm running down the time here. So anyway, this is Petscii Cave. It took 7th place. I don't know. I think it probably could have went higher on the list. But it's really easy to pick up and play. It's fun. It's an exploration type of game. It's kind of in the same vein as the one that took 2nd place, which is Big Time Bugger. And any rate, I think it's fun. It's fun to play and I played it several times, and I've never completed it because I don't really know what you have to do yet. But that's the type of game that's fun to dig into. So, and it took 7th place. All right, the next one up is called Petscii Pete. So there's 3 Petsciis in a row here: Petscii Cave, Petscii Pete, and PETSCIIPede. So this is the one that C64 Mark made, and I kind of did some beta testing on this while he was working on it, and so I'm a little bit familiar with it. Oops, even though I suck at it, obviously. Oh, I gotta set my timer. I've done at least 30 seconds here. And yeah, so Your goal here is to get to the top, to get all those little trinkets and get over into the exit, and you can go up. I think there's 4 levels on this game, and this game has a lot of potential. I think I like it because it's challenging. He has thrown in some little effects to make things disappear, and you have to be placed in just the right position to get to certain areas of the map. So I really like PETSCII Pete, and it's fun. It's easy to play. It's challenging though. It's easy to play, but it's challenging to win it. I've never made it to through all the levels. I think it's very original. There's not any other games like this, I don't think, on this competition. So well done by C64 Mark. Next up is PETSCIIPede. I want to start the clock over PETSCIIPede. This is by OSK, and let's check it out. Oh, he stole the sound effects from the other game. Oh yes, he stole some of the sound effects. But this is basically Centipede. I'm surprised he did not get top 10 with this. It's really cool. I'll turn it down a little. Okay. Oh wow, he has 2 centipedes on the screen at the same time. I'm curious why you used the letter A for the for your dude. Forget what you call the guy. But anyway, yeah, this is PETSCIIPede. You can move them up and down. Oh wow, I didn't know you could go up that high. And really, really well done. This is probably the best of his games that he entered. I think he did 3 or 4. Definitely better than Line 'em Up, but not to pick on Line 'em Up. But anyway, it's fun. It's easy to play. Great sound effects that he copied. I can't remember the name of the game. He copied from a Jeff Mentor game. But anyway, that is PETSCIIPede. I think it should have made the top 10 list, but it unfortunately didn't make it. The next game is called Psion Attack, which took 5th place. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, it's like, okay, this is another C64 Mark. I remember this game. I'm playing it right now. So good. He totally deserved to get 5th place for this. This is an amazing game. It's kind of like a mixture between Defender and I want to say Scrabble almost, but much more faster, higher paced. I remember playing this when I first played it a couple times. I got pretty good at it, and I was like, I told him, hey, I think I can play this forever. I mean, it was so I think though it was so generous on the free lives and stuff that it was given. It was so generous. It was letting you play. You could virtually play forever once you got good at it. And I think he reduced the score, how generous it was a little to combat that. But anyway, this is a really fun game. It's fast paced, easy to play, fun, original. No other game like it on the competition. So graphics, sound effects, really good, and well deserved the 5th place for this one. Next up is called Red is Blue. Let's start that. I haven't played this one. By Commodore. I don't know what I'm doing. I pushed up, I pushed down, I pushed left, I pushed right. Let's see. I don't know how to play this. It looks like a kid's game. It's oriented towards the youngsters. But if an adult can't figure it out, how is a youngster going to figure it out? This one's called Red is Blue. And disappointingly, I can't figure it out just by picking it up and play. It's not a pick up and play game. You need the instructions. It's very original. There's not any other games like it. Really good sound effects. but I need to read the instructions to be able to play it. But it looks like it's really well done. Really, really well done. So next up is called Rocket Away. Rocket Away. I'm kind of perplexed why this one's a D64 and the other ones are PRGs, but let me start the timer over. Okay, I assume, okay, yeah, you cannot run into the asteroids. And you can't fire at them, so it's called Rocket Away. I assume you just gotta dodge everything. That's the whole game. Can move up, down, left, and right. No firing. Oh, it's getting faster on level 2. I love that. There's not a whole lot of games on the competition that have ramp-ups, speed ramp-ups, or level ramp-ups. There are levels, but I think it's a nice game, what he's done. Okay, I could probably keep playing. I'm just gonna kind of go over my quick review. I'm on level 3 now. The speed has definitely ramped up. It's a really fun game. It's original. Not any other games like this in this competition. Okay, it has a high score. It has level ramp ups, and I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, and I will definitely play again. It's called Rocket Away. Next up is Rogue 4K. It took 4th place on the top 10. Okay, so I'm moving around an @ sign. There's a $sign, so I guess I get gold. Okay. Oops. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get the gold and then go down through doors down here. So it's kind of a rogue explorer type game. Okay. There's a dude. Okay. Oh, I guess you're fighting. Okay. Yep. Found gold. What's a K? King? Key. Okay. Key. Okay. Cool. What's H? Oh, I can't avoid this dude. Enemy. H is healed. Okay, got healed. This got 4th place. I kind of wonder how the judges pick the games like that. They must like dungeon crawlers. What's the X for? Next level. Okay, cool. Should get my games. This is by Badger Games 2021. It's really easy to pick up and play. It seems like one of the better rogue crawlers on here. Petscii Cave is like this, but better graphically, I think. But they put this one up 3-4 notches above it, so it's easy to play. It's good, decent sound effects. It's basically all in a box, though. It's the only thing I don't like about it, but it's interesting, yeah, and I would play it again. It's called Rogue 4K. Next up is called basically SCIIAMBLE, like Scramble. Let's check it out. I think this is Old School Coder. No, there was a C64 Mark. No, this is Old School Coder. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. You can shoot down and right. And you got your little ship, and it's a little jaggedy. But yeah, you can shoot objects. It has some decent sound effects. It's easy to pick up and play, but you know, it's just like a shadow of Scramble. It's like I don't even know if it's a shadow. It's kind of like it's third cousin of the shadow or something, but it's not something that I would ever play again. It's a nice programming example for this. I think he streamed when he coded it, and it's pretty neat, the scrolling effects. And there's a lot that can be learned from watching old school coders stream on this game. But for me, it's not something I would play anymore. So I'll play again. And anyway, that's called SCIIAMBLE, like scramble. Next up is ski. Let's try that one. Press the button to start. Try to beat the high score. Oh, this is cool. Kind of reminds me of Activision skiing. That's a big compliment. Ugh. I keep hitting the wrong left. So this one's called Ski. Oh, you can jump. Man, this is really cool. I don't know. I really enjoy Ski. I think it's fun. It's well done. It's the first time I played it. The very first time I played it. I think it deserves a spot on the top 10 or the top 20. I think it's pretty cool. And it's easy to play. It has some decent sound effects. And probably growing up, I would have played this over and over and over again. So I think it's really cool. All right, next up is Star Trek Last Hope, and it might be my last hope to figure it out. Find 3 relics that can save the planet. Ooh. Where to now? Down. Oh, okay, that's how you move. Hey, this is pretty cool. How do I defeat this? Oh, I see. Torpedo, fire. Torpedo, fire. Let's go down. Oh, torpedo, fire. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. Anyway, this is the Star Trek Last Hope. I'm impressed with it. I'm like, it far exceeded what I thought it would be. Oh, it said game over. That fast, I lost the game. It's unclear to me how to win the game. I think it's very interesting. I think it's easy to play. I think kids would like this game. But anyway, it has good sound effects. Anyway, I would probably play it again. That's Star Trek Last Hope. Let's restart the clock and start up tents and trees. Why does it look like the T and it's ints and rees up at the top? All code under 1000. Place a tent next to each tree so that the total in each row and column matches the numbers displayed. Okay, like a little puzzler. Okay, I see. So one tree. How do you move them? They insinuate you can move these trees, but I don't see. Is it spacebar? Okay, wait, something happened right there. Hold this, there. There. Oh, those are my tents? Those are the tents? I just don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me try this again. So you got one tent up here, two, and one. No? Did I do something wrong? Oh, it's the columns, I see. 2, 1. They want 2 in this one. 2 here, but not there. Oh, I gotta do something different here. I need 2, but it's gonna have to be this one. I love this game. It's a puzzler. You can see I could probably spend 10 minutes playing this. So I think I get how you play it. It took a minute to figure it out, but it's called Tents and Trees. The concept, I think it's fairly original. I love puzzle games like this, and I think it's fun. It has some pretty good sound effects. It looks like it's been borrowed from other games. It's original. I would love to play it again. And Tents and Trees. Next up is Textris. Oh, yes, I remember this was a C64 Mark game. You have to type the names. So this is a typing game. It helps you learn how to keep forgetting to start my timer. It helps you learn how to type. And CSDB. Oh, CSDB. Oh, I guess I'm not on the thing. And then if you miss them, it lands down there. So this is Textris, and I was kind of thinking about that earlier today. Like, it would be neat. There should have been a Tetris game on here, and this kind of fits that mold a little bit, but not quite. But it's called Textris by C64 Mark, one of like 4 of his entries. It's fun to play. I guess if you didn't know, if you weren't really good at typing, this could be a lot more challenging, but for someone who's a really experienced typer, it's not challenging. But anyway, that is Textris. Next up is called Tiny Bubbles. Now, Tiny Bubbles took the first place prize. So the judges considered this to be the best of the best out of everyone's entries. Let's see if they got it right. All right, I remember playing this game in the arcade. So you have your reticle and you can fire. I see. Yes. Okay, so this is really good. I see why it won. Really well done. Really well done. Look at this. Congratulations to the programmer on this one. This looks just like the arcade game. Like, wow. I'm gonna shoot it in the way corner. Oh, anyway, I suck at this game. Just so well done. Amazing. Good job. Green. I don't have any greens. Where do I put the green? Over there. Purple. Oh man, black. Bubble. Green. There's a green up there. Oh, red. Purple. Red. Why did I do that? Purple. Red. Purple. Anyway, this is Tiny Bubbles. Well-deserved first place spot. The graphics are amazing. The sound effects are spot on. The game is amazing. It's not particularly original in that this game has been done before, but it's very well implemented, and congratulations to the first place winner, Tiny Bubbles. Next up is Txt Advntre. This is another C64 Mark game. I used to love Txt Advntre type games. You're at the bus stop, E to exit, U and C. What's that say? Oh, you see glassy, and you see glass and a spoggy, whatever that is. Your inventory is Nokia. So I have a phone. I don't know what U means. C, huh? Okay. E is exit. E, north. Oh, east, east, southwest. Wow. This. Admittedly, I've never played this. Oh, question mark? Oh, there is no question mark. Man, this game's hard to play. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I would need instructions to play this. I probably need to read the wall of text, if there is one, on the itch.io page. Or at least have an explanation at the beginning. Let me close it and see if I missed something, because sometimes they display stuff. But no, okay, there's no instructions. So anyway, that is Txt Advntre, and it's basically I think one of the few games that's like a pure text adventure. So I congratulate him for trying to do a text adventure in a short amount of code, but abbreviating everything really hinders the game and to understand how easy it is to understand the game. So next up is Whack-A-Mole, and let's check it out. Let me start the timer. Is this a 664 mark? It is. Another one. Let's press the space bar. So I have to know the keyboard to do this one. Okay, I see. Ugh. I think I got lucky. I'm getting lucky in this game. So you kind of, basically, if it's top left, then you push the keys on the top left. If it's bottom right, you push the keys in the bottom right. Oh, what am I doing? Anyway, it's not bad for my first time playing it. 180 Whack-A-Mole with the keyboard. And I appreciate that it has a high score. It has a entry title screen, and I appreciate that on all games that have title screens and that keep track of high scores. Has good sound effects, and I think it's more for kids learning how to type. And anyway, that is Whack-A-Mole. Next up is World Cup Horseracing. Let's restart the clock. Okay, so here you choose your horse from. It's funny that all the people listed here are people on the Twitch streams and on the Discord channel, and are also programmers and people that have entered. Some of them have entered. A lot of them have entered programs into the competition. I'm gonna bet on Wallach, and I have 500. I'm gonna bet 250 on him, and let's see what happens. Oh, and there, he's using pies for horses. And then, okay, Wallach is number 1. And it looks like I am not going to win first place on this. Pretty cool game, I guess. You know, it's a betting game to teach kids how to gamble. So I love it. So I'm going to bet on steps this time. My remaining funds. So, nope. Oh, wait, I'm in first place. Wait, no, number 8's in first. Oh, darn it. So, again, I think this is an entertaining, easy to play, fun, original, simple game. I'm assuming it's written in BASIC. Yeah, I lost all my money. The game ended. Yeah, it's a 2K basic program. Very, very cool. I like it, and I wouldn't mind playing it again. Next up is Pi. Now, Pi. Let me bring it up. Pi does not run if you just double click it. Nothing happens. See that? Just like flashes. Also, if you were to start up like World Cup Horseracing and just drag Pi over to it, most of the other games would start up, like if I put Textris over there. But Pi does not want to work for some reason. So Pi, look, they didn't put a symbol there for Pi, they put a B. So B, let's press B to start Pi. And notice here it starts up, but it says press any key. Well, it doesn't work if you press any key. So that is disappointing. However, I do have a copy of it on my desktop, where all I did was made a copy of it. I just made a copy of it and renamed it to PI. And I think if the testers had done due diligence, they would have tried that themselves. All right, this is Pi. The aim of pi is to memorize the value of the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. The digits will flash on the screen, and your mission is to guess the first 1,000. You shouldn't have to guess. You're supposed to know all the 1,000 digits. Everyone that's geeky knows the first 1,000 digits of pi. After the 3, you know 3.1415, blah 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 blah. If you're right, the number turns green and red. Now, here we go. Now this is a trainer right here. You're supposed to memorize all the digits. You know, you're supposed to, with your photographic memory, you're supposed to memorize these digits as they flash by. All 1,000 digits. I'm gonna speed up the next portion because I'm running out of time. But you go 3.1415. I think that's as far as I remember. And then it's all random. All right, there is my final score, 105. I think that might have beat my last score. I played this as my second time playing. You have to press 1,000 numbers to finish this game. And where it says press any key, if you just happen to keep going and you're pressing numbers, he didn't build in, whoever programmed this didn't build in the intelligence to not clear this screen until you, if you keep pressing digits. It should have ignored any digits 0 through 9 so it doesn't go off this screen until you're ready. It should basically say press spacebar. This is questionable how this quote-unquote game made it onto this competition. It is written in BASIC. Let's take a quick look at it. But in my opinion, this isn't worthy of the competition. I don't feel like it's a game. And I don't know. That might be harsh, but that's just my opinion. Let's go back to the... Was that all of them? Okay. So that is all the games. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.